Okay, so I'm tapping into an energy of somebody who has gone from a small pond into a big pond, but is feeling the effects of being the smallest fish in a bigger pond. Okay? You were like a huge fish in your smaller pond, but now that you moved into this bigger area environment, you're dealing with all of these new predators and animals and streams and all these different things that you did not prepare for, okay? And it's feeling a bit shaky, a bit scary. It's like, whoa, like I'm like this. I made all this success. I did all of this stuff. I got to this level, and now that I'm here, whoa, what do I do now? Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Another thing that I'm feeling is like there's a need for conservation right now because you're in this new environment and you're doing this new stuff. You're adjusting, and as you adjust, you're gonna need to sort of be a little bit conservative with your finances and with the materials that you're using. Okay, so don't just splurge or give it all to one idea. Now's the time to save, to be discerning about the way that you're spending and the way that you're going, like the way that you're investing, and moving in that way. Okay. But yeah, you're in a bigger pond, so and you're feeling a little bit scared. So let's get you some answers. Let's see what comes out here. It can be interesting being in a new pond, for sure. Okay, I want one card, Spirit. One card, please. One card. Okay. Bam. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, good news. Good news is you have everything to look forward to. In this new pond, it's a little scary and it's a little uncomfortable, but you got it. You have all the tools that you need. You have all the resources that you need. Okay? You might just have what you need and not excess of that, but you do have what you need to do the things that you want to do. To build up your body in this new pond so that you can become a bigger fish. I feel like that would be the first step, getting your grounding in this pond. So start taking action. Start taking massive action right now. That's the biggest ask that they have of you. You're in magician energy, which means the desires that you've had in that last pond, they're all accessible to you here. Everything that you've wanted and that has been in your vortex, you're now in the dimension where you can get it. You can actually go and make it happen. It's going to require action, though, for sure. Okay? Let's see what sort of challenges you might be facing. And this is definitely the challenge for sure because you have all of the tools under your belt, because you have the knowledge and the desire and the drive. That in combination with you feeling a bit scared about, this new environment, all of that, and then on the offset of all of that, you have a challenge of needing to slow down. Okay? There's part of you that wants to take this slowly. And that part of you is saying, hey, yes, we want to take action, but if we just take random action, we're going to get random results. Why don't we wait for the signs? Why don't we wait for the inspiration? Why don't we get into a relaxed state of consciousness so that these actions that we're taking are inspired instead of motivated? Okay, and that's your challenge. That's your big challenge, is allowing the inspiration to come versus just taking action whenever you want to take it. And this is the balancing act, I feel, that is the challenge that you're having to do right now, is balancing inspired action with routine and ritual. Okay, because it's like, even Stephen King, he writes 2 books a year. Every day he sits down in front of his typewriter and he writes. Okay, is that inspired? No, that's ritual. But what happens is, in the ritual, as he's taking action, that's when inspiration can hit him. And so he gives himself an opportunity every single day for inspiration to hit. And so if he has a really good day, he ends up spitting out 6, 7 pages, maybe even 10. And on bad days, he just spits out 2, right? And so when that inspiration hits, he can run with it. But he's always giving himself an opportunity for that inspiration to hit. So I think that's what the challenge is here for you. Developing that ritual that allows you to be relaxed in yourself, in your daily life. Like, okay, I know I'm going to be writing for 2 hours. So as long as I know that, I can relax. And I can allow that inspiration to come during that time, right? So building that is really, really beneficial for you right now in your current vibrational frequency. Now, in the past, you've gone through situations like this many times. You've either started your own business before, or you've endeavored to do this type of thing before, and it may have not gone well in the past, but it has taught you a whole bunch of lessons. Chariot in reverse is telling me you've encountered those obstacles on your path, like zigged and zagged to get to where you are now. And partially that's because you're very, very forward moving, very self-motivated. You make sure that, if you want something, or in the past, you've made sure that if you wanted something, you went and got it. Okay? You went and got it. You would have even traveled to go get stuff that you wanted to faraway distant lands. And you would have gone through any amount of obstacles that you came across. And I'm just feeling like this new cycle for you, you've actually made it. You've actually succeeded in getting out of that old pond. And so now you have to present the universe different energy. Let's see what we got. Here. Okay. Perfect balance. Like being your own person. Authentically expressing yourself and not caring how it looks from the outside or how it's perceived. That's the big lesson for you. Okay? Because I think that's what sways you into either more relaxation or more action. It's because you're looking at the way that people are seeing you and you're saying, okay, do I look like I'm doing the work? Do I look like I'm resting enough? Do I look like I'm maintaining a high enough vibration? And the answer and the recurring lesson that you're getting is people's view of you does not matter. And as long as you use people's view of you as a standpoint to view yourself from, you're not going to make it. You're not going to get bigger. You're not going to feel that sense of security in this new pond. You have to be your own unit. And that's what this Queen of Wands is. She's her own being. She has her own 3 pillars. She has her own protection. She has her own robes and gown and staff and stave. She knows what she is and she knows what she's doing. And that's where you need to be. Okay? And it's that self-assurance that I'm talking about. And it's that core of self-assurance. That's what gives you that ability to just be whoever you are. Okay? Now let's see what's going to happen. What's the outcome? Success. You're going to get to rest and connect, and you're going to get to celebrate yourself, okay? Walking through this portal with ease and clarity. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, you're going through it. Yeah, it seems like you may never be able to learn the skills that you need, but you're going to learn them, and you're going to be good at it, and you're going to have a really strong connection to spirit while you do it, okay? Now, that is, that will work itself out, your connection to spirit. Maybe a little bit more rest, okay? You're going to be in a place where you can feel like relaxed enough to just rest, to just take it easy. That's definitely coming for you. And I think we did a reading like this a couple days earlier where, okay, there's a sense of like arrogance and pride here that you're being warned against big time. And so I think this 4 of Swords isn't that you're going to get to rest and connect to the divine. It's in reverse. So I think what it actually is you're in this bigger pond. We see that you're going to succeed, or with your current vibration that you're giving off right now, the most probable outcome is that of success. But you also have a marble in your bag that will cause a big tower moment right now. So we want to adjust your vibration right now so that we can adjust this outcome. Because, I mean, really, we want to turn this Four of Wands upside down, and we don't want to experience this tower moment. And the tower moment is going to come from arrogance, from haughtiness, from thinking that you're the one who did all of this work. When in reality, you listened to the signs and symbols. You were spirit driven. You gave it up to God. You gave it up to the universe. And that's why you got to celebrate. Now, if you get this celebration and you immediately take ownership of it, rather than giving it up to God and giving it up to the universe, then the tower is here to say, hey, we're going to take it all back from you. And we're going to make you realize that spirit is the one driving this boat. Okay? Full in reverse. That's the shadow. So yeah, you might be a little bit it's like that scared energy, right? I talked about conservation. I talked about being a little bit scared because of the environment being a little bit too big. Now, faith is huge. You gotta have faith, and there's a big choice that the shadow self, the unconscious part of you, is making here. Okay, and it looks like right now you're leaning toward the wrong choice, and I would want to know that. If my unconscious self was leaning toward the wrong choice, I would want to know it. So I'm telling you it right now. It's a big choice. And it's a fork in the road. This is like a pathway of where to go directionally. It's not a choice of what to wear or small stuff. This is a big matter. Okay, like what direction you're going in your life. Right now, unconsciously, you're heading in the wrong direction. Okay? So I really would like you to realign with your root, with your purpose here. Whoever I'm reading for today, it's a huge deal. Meditate on your root, meditate on your purpose. Listen to the signs. Don't be so overly active. Don't be so ready to go after it. Okay? Knight of Wands has been your past. And the Knight of Wands is very arrogant, very gets it done himself and takes ownership of it. But you're being asked to embody more of a Queen of Wands energy, more of a gentle, self-aware, understanding that spirit is within you and you embody spirit. Okay, and she is going to guide you into the place where you are. Also, there needs to be some more embodiment of spirit and giving it up to spirit. Don't go in the direction that you want to go in. Go in the direction that spirit has for you. And that can be hard because it's like, well, this is the safe way, but spirit might want me to go this way. And the safe way, even though it seems safe, will probably not be the best. It's probably going to hinder you. And the way of spirit, the unknown, uncomfortable way, is probably going to be the best option for you. So just know that unconsciously you might be fear-driven and leaning towards safety. So just don't let that fear cause you to make a decision that you're going to regret, okay? Let's keep going. Hanged Man upright in the last position. Really positive card. What it means for me in this reading is whoever I'm reading for right now, you've changed your outlook based on this reading. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's also the card of Pisces. It's an Epiphany card. And I feel like it's a card that just says you're self-assured. And from this, you've realized, okay, I know what I need to do. I know where I need to go. I know that I need to trust the universe. And that was a very, very good sign for the last card in this reading. Okay. Adjusting my website. Go check it out, guys. Private readings available. Let me know what you think about this reading. Let me know if it resonated down below. And I love you guys. I do. Namaste. Bye-bye.